Hi guys and girls, Gallifrey97 here. Welcome to today's review. We'll be reviewing the War Doctor Dalek Scientist action figure set, which is from Character Options through B&M. This is also part of the 3 new Doctor Dalek Big Finish sets. I picked this up today from my local B&M, as they had all of the Doctor and Daleks Big Finish sets in. I also picked up the 7th Doctor and Action Strike Squad Dalek. That's a mouthful. So in this video, I'm going to first go over the packaging, then take a look at the Dalek Scientist, and letting you know the differences between this version and the Big Finish version. Spoiler alert, there isn't much. And then we'll be reviewing the War Doctor and comparing it to the other figures, including the original release and the 13 Doctor set version. Let's take a look at the packaging. So here's the front of the packaging. It follows the same designs as the Doctor and Dalek Toys R Us sets from back in the day, but also adds the kind of Big Finish spine on the left hand side. And this time we've got the War Doctor, which is still from David Doctor. It looks like in the background it's the 3rd Doctor title sequence, not too sure. Top left as well, we've got the new Doctor Who logo squashed up. Got the limited edition golden sticker. Comparing this to the Big Finish exclusive version of this set, that comes with the Big Finish sticker. The right hand side tells us what story this set's from. It's A Thing of the Gully. Bottom left we've got what the set's called. And in the bottom right we've got 5+, the Big Finish and Character Options logos. Left hand side of the box we've got the cover art of the story. And as you can see here, the Dalek looks kind of blue on this cover, but the actual figure is silver, so I'm not too sure if that's the actual cover artwork, kind of the shadows making it blue, or they've got it wrong, or it's a different Dalek. I'm not too sure. I've not listened to this box set of the War Doctor, but really nice cover art, and this really cool squid creature on the right. And then take a look onto the other side. You've got a nice pair of images of the War Doctor and Dalek, some product information there, and a Doctor Who logo squashed up there. Top of the box got a cool design of the TARDIS, Doctor Who logo. Top right we've got the Character Options and Big Finish website information. Got a circle saying based on the Big Finish audio adventures and what the set is called. Take a look at the bottom, they've put all the sign of copyright stuff at the bottom, which makes the back really nicely displayed. And finally onto the back, we've got the kind of same information we've seen in the front and around the packaging, but we've got a kind of setup of the story and the War Doctor adventures on Big Finish, which you can pause and read now, and also got the cover on the right hand side, which you saw on the left hand side of the packaging. Bottom we've got the contents, and telling us it's part of the collector series. So without further ado, let's enter the Time War and open this set up. So the figures out of the packaging. The artwork is the same as all the others, with an action scene from the Time War, which uses stills from David Doctor, the mix of Dalek ships. It's a really nice image to kind of convey, especially with this one, the chaos of the Time War. I'll be taking a look at the War Doctor a bit later on, but first up, let's take a look at the Dalek Scientist. So here we have the Dalek Scientist, which I believe is from the second story of the second War Doctor box set. I've listened to the first War Doctor box set, I should really listen to the rest. So the base of this figure, of course, is the 2005 Dalek, the kind of redone version from 2008 with more like slimline kind of gun plunger and body. Before I go into detail though, let's take a look at the articulation. So the head can do the full 360, the eye stalk goes up and down, the gun and the plunger can do the full 360 around, sort of go any direction you wish, and of course it's got 3 wheels at the bottom, meaning you can move your Dalek in any position that you like to. This Dalek Scientist hasn't really had much deviation. It's still the golden paint stream. There is some new paint applications to really make this Dalek pop. The head has been painted completely silver, same as the 8th Doctor Dalek from that Big Finish set, but this has more of a darker wash to show that it's kind of in the heart of the Time War now. It's more of a darker silver this time around, which I really love. So the slats have been painted gold, which you can see going around the middle of the Dalek and also in around the gun section. But with this version and the 7th Doctor and Dalek version, the undercoat gold has been painted this kind of matte colour. I really love these kind of Daleks. I think it's a really nice addition to kind of show the difference between the new series and classic Daleks. You can't really tell much on this version because you do have the kind of black wash going under it, so it's kind of more disguised, but you'll see it more on the 7th Doctor Dalek version. Now would be a good time to mention that the difference between this and the Big Finish version is that the slats have been painted silver on the exclusive Big Finish one, which you could have ordered from the Big Finish website, but I believe it sold out super quickly, so there's no chance of getting them, but don't pay ridiculous prices on eBay. Going down to the bottom now, as I say, still continue that kind of matte gold with the kind of black wash in the mist to show this is Mist of the Time War. And the Dalek bumps, as the mask would like to call it, from the Curse of Fatal Death, have been painted silver with the black wash. And the base has been completely painted a black matte, which I believe is the same for all of these Daleks. So yeah, I really like this version of this Dalek. It'd be nice to add a Time War version of the Dalek to the collection. More Daleks the merrier, please. Take a look now at the Doctor of this set, which is the War Doctor from the Time War. Now, if you missed out on the original release, this isn't that much different. There are some slightly different paint applications in terms of tone. This is basically the same figure. And according to Al Duard, this is a more accurate version, as they have better pictures this time round with the paint application. So technically this is a more accurate version to the Doctor, John Hurt. Before we get into detail, let's take a look at the articulation. So first, the head can turn side to side. I wouldn't do the full 360. As you can see here, there's some slight marks. So I kind of have to keep my wall dots like that. I haven't moved like that. That was like it when I bought it. The arms are ball jointed, so you can pull them out to the side and do the full 360 round. 360 movement at the biceps, up and down at the joint. The hand can do the full 360 as well. Waist can do the full 360 quite easily. Back and forth at the leg, up and down at the joint, and the feet are stationary. Turn to the detail now, and as you can see, it's one of the best sculpts from this range of figures. It's a really impressive figure. The likeness of John Hurt is amazing. So he's got his white spiky hair and his beard, which have got nice details in. Which the hair is white with kind of black highlights. Taking the jacket, you've got this really nice dark brown going around, and as you can see, it's been kind of finished off with a lighter brown to kind of make it that more battered look, which obviously goes around the whole of the John Hurt figure. This version doesn't come with the scarf, which I'll talk about when I compare it to the other version. But obviously you've got the sort of neck collar here and some buttons going down. You've got the satchel under the jacket, which is kind of really nicely put on. The waistcoat is like an oakley green colour with silver buttons and a silver kind of chain as well. You've got the belt, which has got some really nice detailing on. The trousers are kind of the kind of same colour as the jacket. I don't know if you can see with this lighting, but the kind of straps on the legs are kind of the same oakley green colour as the waistcoat. And obviously got the black shoes, which has got some really nice kind of silver edging to kind of show it's been strapped into place. So comparing this version to the original release back in 2014, 2013, obviously you can quite clearly see the scarf is not included. It is a shame that they couldn't include it as an extra accessory, but I believe that's out of the budget range for the set. As well, the hair has been painted a lighter white, which the original version is more of a grey colour, which I do think the new version does pop out more, which is quite a nice change. The jacket is the exact same, pretty much the exact same kind of paint applications as well. The 13th Doctor version is basically like a complete dark brown colour. It's really inaccurate. It's a nice kind of variant for that set, but I prefer this version. Obviously it doesn't come as well with the sonic screwdriver accessory, which the original did. And the final difference is the paint applications on the leg strap. This new version is a kind of green colour, which is more in line with this. And this is a blacky brown colour, which kind of goes in all the boots. I think this one is more accurate. If you really want accuracy, I guess you could put the scarf onto the War Doctor version from this set. But I'm not too sure, to be honest, if the head is removable. The original is because it came with the Paul McGann head. But I think it's a really lovely variant to have. And it's kind of nice to have the kind of completion of variants. I don't think they'll be able to do any more after this release. So what are my overall thoughts on the set? Well, to be honest, in the overall grand scheme of things, I think this is probably the weakest of the Doctor and Dalek sets. I think with the Dalek, it is a nice variant, and I welcome all Daleks my way in the collection, but I think they kind of missed an opportunity here to do the Supreme Dalek, which they've already got the mould for from the 2008 Stolen Earth set. They could have just painted it a kind of purple colour, but obviously they have to add the kind of circular things that go round the neck piece of the Dalek, so I can understand that, but I say that's a nice variant. The War Doctor isn't much different to what we've seen before. However, if you did miss out on the 13th Doctor set and the original release, this is great to have because this is a really rare figure to track down now. I think this might be the last time we see the War Doctor. I don't honestly see any possible releases they could do unless they do like a young John Hurt, which I don't think they'll be able to do, but to be honest, now they've done Harry Sullivan, I think anything's possible with these B&M sets. So I'm pleased with this set, but I feel they could have done more with the Dalek. So I hope you enjoyed my review of this set. Please comment, like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all the YouTube social media stuff click the links in the description below. Also, click the notification bell when you hit subscribe to never miss a B&M upload, another Doctor 2 videos. What are your thoughts on the War Doctor and Dalek Scientist? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Any of your thoughts? Let me know in the comment section below. You can pick this up now at B&M if your stock is in yet, for the retail price of $19.99. That's the same for all the other sets. Join me next time where I'll be reviewing the 7th Doctor and Axis Strike Squad Dalek. But until then, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye!